What's up, y'all?
Howdy,
Welcome
friend.
to Know Your Role.
Ew. What's going on, peeps?
If we're here, it's Friday night.
You know what that means, friends.
That's how
Another
we
recap.
how we turn up.
Yep. Happy
Listen.
Friday, friends. It might not be
Listen.
Friday for you if you're okay. Saturday, but hello, welcome.
Happy Friday, happy Saturday if you're in Jeddah.
Yep. If you're in Jeddah already, yep.
So this is a pretty easy one for us. First of all, this aired earlier. For some people. Some people caught it online. Some people saw it on, I think, some streaming TV. And others just caught it at the normal time on Fox. So whichever you decide to do today, welcome to the SmackDown recap show. Know Your Role on BodySlam.net. Hello. My name is Stephanie Hypes, and I have my tag team partner over here, the wonderful, lovely Miss Krssi. I know it's always a direction. It's always a direction. It's opposite of whatever you think it should be.
Right.
I figured out. I'm like, okay, Miss Krssi Love, how are you doing today, ma'am?
I am well, my love. How are you doing, Miss Hypes? We are here today. How'd you feel about this show that we seen? Well, this pre-recorded show or whatever.
I thought it was great.
Yep.
I thought it was actually a really good go-home show for SmackDown.
3 women's matches.
Some of these women's gears for Jeddah, like, it used to upset me that they had to cover up, but some of these gears serve.
Yeah.
Like, truly. I'm like, some of them look better than the normal outfits.
No. They're like they're like great going out jumpsuits. Like, I mean, like, I would wear that going out, like Nia Jax's whole like fit.
That was so cute.
Bianca's fit, I would wear outside somewhere. Like, I'd go to a party and wear that leotard somewhere.
Maybe not in the middle of summer, but shit.
Not in the middle of like if it's winter, like we go, it's the winter and we don't need a jacket really. And we want to just like step out the car and just run inside. That's the outfit you need.
It's very cute. I kind of like them. We had a great go-home show for SmackDown. Tomorrow, in case you didn't know, is the King and Queen of the Ring PLE. And we had some final semi-finalist matches tonight. And something that really shocked me, and that's actually what's kicked off SmackDown. The match that kicked off SmackDown was Nia Jax versus Bianca Belair, semi-finalist qualifier to make it to the finals tomorrow to face Lyra Valkyria. Hello?
Well, can you hear me? Oh, you good?
My computer, everything keeps going out.
Oh.
Hello? Can you still see me?
Yes. You're
Holy crap. Oh my God. My computer literally went doot, 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 doot. Oh my God, it's Bray Wyatt.
Is it a short in your wire, maybe?
It's the Uncle Howdy Bray Wyatt aura or something. Oh my God, that was crazy.
I was like, did you see a barcode? Did you scan it?
No barcode came up, so we're okay, I think. But oh my God, that was crazy. Okay, anyway, sorry. In case you see, my face looked like I was freaked out for a second.
That's because I seen you. I was typing, and you're like,
I'm like, hello, and then I automatically look and make sure my laptop's plugged in. I'm like, okay, I'm plugged in. We have power. That was so freaky. Oh my God, that was totally Uncle Howdy situation. All right. Anyway, rest in peace, Bray Wyatt.
Yes.
His birthday was yesterday.
Happy birthday. Yeah, happy birthday. I didn't know he was a Gemini.
We miss him so much. So gotta say that. However, back to what we were talking about before my computer wonked out on me. We had a semifinals match between Bianca Belair and Nia Jax.
And they cooked.
Great fucking match, man. I need more. I need more, to be honest with you. That Nia is absolutely killing this shit. I mean, every match, she's just...
Nia has been doing it. She's been doing it. I don't know. Whatever time she did was that she was off and she was just getting it in. She
came back and said, I'm going to show you mother truckers.
Yep. I'm going to show you hoes. Yep.
You mother truckers. I'm trying to keep it PG. That's why I said truckers. Anyway, great match.
Good match.
Absolutely shocked by the ending. I will be completely honest with everybody.
Really?
I thought she would win. I just thought she was also going to use a heel tactic to get there. So, and the fact that she won clean with her finisher absolutely shocked me because it's Bianca Belair. Then again, Nia Jax has pinned Becky Lynch, one of the other most protected wrestlers. She's pinned Rhea Ripley. I thought that was with heel tactics though. but now Bianca Belair, who's another very protected wrestler.
Right. Yep.
And the fact that they let her pin them, whew.
It's
I think
saying
we
a
have
lot.
a rocket on Miss Naya over here. Do I think she's gonna win tomorrow? We'll get to that. We're gonna do some predictions here at the end. However, Nia Jax ended up beating Bianca Belair. Now this isn't 100% Bianca Belair. Let's make that clear. She has a hurt knee due to Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell attacking her, I think 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
In one of the the tournament matches. And so that's kind of been bothering her for the last couple weeks. And Nia made sure to attack that area a couple different times. Very smart move. So she wasn't at 100%. So this isn't 100% Bianca Belair, but she did pin her clean. Good for her. Then Nia cuts a promo in the middle of the ring. Lyra Valkyria is off to the side in the audience. And she's like, I buzzed through Bianca Belair. She's like, this is Bianca Belair. Like, do you understand what just happened right now? Like, she made very clear how important this was. She pinned her. And so she's like, this is Bianca Belair. I buzzed through her. I've buzzed through Becky. I've buzzed through Rhea Ripley. And she's like, and I'm going to buzz through you and become queen. And thanks to Triple H's announcement, I will also be champion. In case you guys missed it and you're living under a rock, Triple H did announce that finally the Queen and King of the Ring winners will also earn future championship title matches at SummerSlam this year, which is awesome. Queen and King of the Ring have always been very cool and just a fun thing for people to do who are outside the title picture. But now that there are stakes even higher than just that title, you can now have a title shot, I think is awesome. A long time overdue.
It's about time that they've given this tournament some type of leverage and make it important again. It's been a while since this tournament has been important and feels important. Like they put time and effort into this tournament. I mean, some of the bracket and some of the matches that are the people that they put in it, we question, but nevertheless, they made it.
Hold on, who did we question? I liked everybody in the tournament.
We didn't need Bianca and Jade in the tournament.
I think that was more for showmanship. I mean, yeah, they're the tag team title champions. They really didn't need to be in it. However, I enjoyed them both in it because it advanced both their storylines.
Okay.
So I'm okay with it. And it got the audience a chance to see some of their favorites in the tournament, which is fine with me. Like to your point, who else would you put in there though? Most of the women were featured, a good majority of them.
A good majority of them. I mean, again, we had like several call-ups. We only had like one call-up in the tournament, and she was on the Raw side. We could have done. I think Chelsea Green was a disservice of not being in the tournament. I think
I was shocked.
I think Piper should have been in the tournament. I think who else could have done in the tournament?
Blair Davenport was not in it, and she was one of the call-ups.
Exactly. So those are three names right there that I think was a big miss for Chelsea for sure. I think Chelsea should have definitely been in it.
I think Chelsea should have been in it too. To be honest, I would have had Chelsea winning the whole thing personally.
Me too.
But that's just me. She would have been absolutely obnoxious.
Exactly. Obnoxious. It just made her character just turn it up more of a notch. But now she's, instead of wearing the hat, she's gonna wear the crown. She's gonna wear the hell out of the crown, and she's gonna be even more annoyed to Nick Aldis.
Absolutely.
So again, yeah.
So Nia does advance. She will be facing Lyra Valkyria tomorrow at King and Queen of the Ring. It's going to be very interesting because I could actually see this going both ways, to be honest with you. Nia Jax, if Nia wins, she takes on Bayley at SummerSlam. If Lyra wins, I could see her taking on Becky or Liv at SummerSlam. Both have already had a backstory or some kind of layer or some kind of interaction with the champions or possible champions already on their perspective shows. So Lyra's already had run-ins with Liv Morgan. So if Liv Morgan wins, there's already some kind of backstory and heat there. If Becky wins, obviously they know each other very well. Lyra did beat Becky in NXT. So they do have that history, and Lyra can say, well, I beat you once, I can beat you again, right?
Yes.
On the other end, Nia Jax could easily, they had that run-in tonight on SmackDown with Bayley. So, and her and Bayley had interactions before. So either way, it's believable for me. Mm-hmm. I honestly don't know which way they're going to go because they're either really strapping a rocket to Lyra and telling everybody this girl is a big deal, or you're giving it to Nia, who has been absolutely her best performance ever. One of the better performers on the roster overall. Yeah. So I think Nia would be more fun to be queen. She, again, obnoxious, just you couldn't tell her anything, super cocky. Mm-hmm. Will she beat Bayley? I don't know, but I think
that's the next thing. Like, would she beat Bayley? Is the next part of the saga? Like,
yeah,
I don't know. Like, I feel like we should have more of a heel.
We need a heel champion at some point. So if it's not Liv Morgan on the other side,
correct,
it might need to be Nia on this side, but we will see. I see Doc was in the chat saying hi to Krssi and Steph. What's up, Doc? I always wanted to do that. Oh my gosh. Doc, thank you for giving me the opportunity to do so. Hold on. Where is it at? There it is. Hi, Steph. Hi, Chris. What's up, Doc?
Hi, Doc. What's up, Doc?
How Big are pop you? For the what's up, Doc. You guys love that, right? Okay. Let's see what other people think here. George says if Nia wins, I don't see her beating Bayley. Okay.
See that's another exactly like it can go. To be honest, it can go either way. It's so many ways that either way it can go. So
it can. Bayley said Lyra could win, and we could still see Nia and Bayley at SummerSlam. That's true.
That is very
because true. They could still get there regardless of whether or not they win King or Queen of the Ring. Doc is laughing at us. I'm glad you appreciated my joke. I've always wanted to do that, and you gave me the perfect opportunity. Thank you so much for that. Cross that off the bucket list. Yeah. After that, we see Bianca Belair icing her knee in the back. And Tiffany goes by saying, better luck next time, loser. And then she walks away.
Liz walks away in her beautiful pink leotard.
And she got a huge pop from the Saudi crowd as well. The girl is loved internationally. It's actually crazy. And then Bianca is upset. Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae show up and they start talking their crap, saying, you're welcome. If we hadn't attacked your knee, you probably would have won, blah, 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 all in her face. And all of a sudden, 18 abs Jade Cargill shows up in a leotard where you can still see her 18 abs.
Like, yeah, how did she make that on purpose? Like, make it tight enough so you can see my abs? Like, are you kidding me, guys? Great job.
Her abs literally are like popping out. Like, they're like, get me out of here. We're not meant to be closed off like this. Get us out. It's literally showing through her leotard. It's actually insane. But she basically said they want to get their wig split. And then we get the announcement that tomorrow on the kickoff show before the King and Queen of the Ring PLE, we will see Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair defend their titles against Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun. Even though Bianca Belair's knee is not 100%, it doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Bye.
Right, exactly. We're gonna take it. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna just take it.
Hey, I'm not upset. We have 3 women's matches on the Saudi Arabia pay-per-view. I will take it. We then see Grayson Waller effect, Jeddah edition, if you will. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller come out. They're supposed to be introducing LA Knight, but they say the greatest wrestler of all time, the greatest entertainer of all time, blah, blah, blah. And Carmelo Hayes' music hits. And he's like, he left some stuff out. Like, I am him. I am the greatest.
I like this part of Carmelo.
He's so cocky. He's just, he's going to get his ass whomped. That's how you know. Because he does too much of this. And someone's going to humble his ass eventually. He's made nothing but enemies. And it's actually hilarious to me. But Carmelo Hayes comes out.
Okay.
Then somehow they all get on the same page, start talking shit about LA Knight. And of course, who else comes out? LA Knight.
LA Knight.
And he's like, y'all need to stop talking. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I've got better things to do. And then we get They talk
about Bobby Lashley as well.
You start talking shit about Bobby Lashley. And then they start talking shit about the Street Profits too. They did.
Yes.
They did.
Because Because Melo was like, he didn't need any help from anyone, and he's like, he was like, guys, we're kind of all the same person. We're all alike. Like, we don't need anybody's help. We get on everything on our own. And then they start naming the guys that they like didn't need it or need their help or offered them help or like got in their way, and they put them down. And that's how LA Knight comes out, and then the Street Profits come out. Here we are.
And then Nick Aldis makes a match. The Street Profits and LA Knight versus Grayson Waller, Austin Theory, and Carmelo Hayes. This is a match I never asked for. However, it was an absolutely great match. I did not ask for it. It was absolutely spectacular. If you go to Twitter for like 2 seconds, and you will see there's a clip of Montez Ford literally floating in the air like he is like fucking flying.
He's always flying.
He does like this delayed, I think it was an enziguri he was doing, but it's like he stops himself mid-air and he's just like floating, and then all of a sudden he finishes it. It looks like someone like hit like the slow-mo button and then his play again, like real quick. It is crazy. I'm like, how?
Right.
Anyway, they had a great match, and the Street Profits and LNA pick up the W over Carmelo Hayes and Austin Theory and Grayson Waller.
Yep.
Which means the Street Profits technically put down the tag team champs. So,
will we be getting new champs?
Future title shot? I don't know. Didn't DIY? Oh yeah, in the back.
That was backstage. Yeah.
Backstage, they like came to kind of congratulate the Street Profits, but then he took their cup and then poured it out and said, "You're always glass half full, but now it's empty." And he's like, "Haha!" And DIY is taking those titles. I was getting real kind of heel turn vibes from them right there.
Definitely getting heel turn vibes, and they actually should. We need like a little bit more heel. We have a lot of babyface tags. So
listen. Whenever Ciampa is fucking heel,
it's a problem.
It's where I need to live.
Yep,
it's where I need to live. Ciampa is one of the best heels on the fucking planet.
Yep,
and I got nothing against the babyface run. It's not for me. But heel Ciampa is just another level of crazy. Like I absolutely love it. So
I can't wait to see what they will do with them too. So
I am here for it. Next up I'm gonna get this wrong. Our undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Cody Rhodes. That's a lot of words, man. It's a lot of words in one sentence. Comes out to address his enemy, his competitor, his challenger.
His challenger
tomorrow. Logan Paul. This was probably one of Cody's best promos. Because he just he buried that man on the mic tonight. Buried it. And don't get me wrong, Logan Paul can hold his own on the mic naturally. Like he's just really good at it.
Yeah.
But this is back and forth. He's like, I'm not going to use my brass knuckles. I'm going to beat you fair and square. In case you have not kept up, the World Heavyweight title is on the line. The U.S. Championship is not on the line. So only Cody can really lose something here. And so Logan Paul starts going off about, I don't have my brass knuckles. And then the ref comes out and checks him. And they end up being in his pocket. And he's like, oh, these are my brother's pants. Like, it was so silly. But then Cody lays in this promo. And you have to listen to it because he delivers it with so much conviction. But basically saying, until you're a part-timer and until you put in the time, the effort, and respect this ring and respect what you do in it, and respect the people in here before you, he's like, you will never be on my level. You will never be WWE World Heavyweight Champion. And Logan looked absolutely gagged. He was just like,
I've never seen him look so shook before.
I've never seen him look gagged before, ever. Like he looked like he didn't know what to say. And it was such a great promo from Cody. And I feel like that's been missing from him for a little while. And so it was lovely to see. And he basically said, I'm gonna beat your ass so bad, you're gonna wish you never stepped in foot a ring. I cannot talk. Stepped foot in the ring with me. and I'm looking forward more to this match now than I was before. And a good promo can really get you hooked in. Mm-hmm. I knew the match was gonna be good regardless because it's these two guys, but the feud itself, I was kind of like, okay, like whatever.
You weren't really like vested into the story per se until you got kind of like this.
Well, this promo, basically him putting Logan in his place, right? Yeah. Like, yeah, he gave him respect. He's like, you're good, man. You're good. I believe you're a pro wrestler. I believe that you're a WWE superstar. You're good at this. He's like, but you have not put in the time or the work, or the effort. You don't respect it. You don't respect the people that do this. And until you do, you will never be on my level. Right. And I just thought, I was like, damn. All right. All right, Cody Rhodes. And he also said the roads are real as real can get. Mm-hmm.
He called him a part-timer, and like, once you got to be full-time to be on this level and everything like that. I was like, oh, okay, Cody, we see you, friend.
Right, like, cheers, Cody. Cheers.
Cheers to you. Yeah.
So after that, they did not lay hands on one another, by the way. Clean breakaway. Mostly because Logan Paul had nothing to do with his life. He was like, damn.
I actually like that. They didn't need really any hand. They didn't need that part of the whole thing. Like, just to talk it out. Like, just
they didn't. It got me hype enough for the match tomorrow. I don't need them doing anything. After that, our WWE Women's Champion was seen walking through the back where she interacted with Mia Yim, or Michin, excuse me. Who may or may not be the future North American Women's Champion.
I mean, listen, I wouldn't be mad at it,
Yeah, girl, I'd be so happy. I would scream.
Yep.
And then she had a run-in with Nia Jax, where Nia basically looked her up and down and said, keep that title clean till SummerSlam because I'm coming for you.
Yep.
Now, the fact that this happened continues to make me doubt that Nia's going to actually win because she's a little cocky about it. She was talking shit on the mic in the ring. Now she's threatening Bayley in the back. And I'm like,
Well, could it be that she's that confident and she's that girl and she's coming for her?
Yes. So here's the fun thing about Triple H's booking. And I saw a stupid tweet earlier from someone that said,
oh, no.
It's so Triple H's booking is so predictable. This has been the most non-predictable time ever in WWE. It's not the same Vince formula shit that we were getting for years. And this truly feels unpredictable. Lyra has beat people you never thought she would. When she beat Io, and everyone was like, what? What? Is it possible for Lyra Valkyria to beat Nia Jax?
I don't think so. I think it'd be too soon for her. Like, her push would be too soon. If you understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like she just got up to the main roster.
Look, so I remember a time where someone named Paige came to the main roster and beat AJ Lee for the WWE Divas Championship.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
On her debut. I'm not saying, look, we haven't had that happen in quite some time. An absolute shocker. So for me, because it hasn't happened in a long time, I kind of want to see it. At the same time, I think Nia deserves it. So I'm just like, I don't know. We'll get to our predictions in a little bit, but oh my God, like, it can go either way. Anyway, Bayley had a run-in with Nia Jax in the back where she said, keep the title clean till SummerSlam. I'm coming for you. And then she comes out for her match versus Chelsea Green. And Bayley had a huge ovation coming out to the Saudi crowd. Chelsea Green came out with Piper Niven. And Mike Rome, I want to say Mike Rome did a great job with the Chelsea Green. He made it his own. He still drug out green, but he did it in his tone, like not.
Yeah, I'm about to say it was cool.
He did look. He put his little spin on it. It's okay. It's okay. We can't all be Samantha. It's fine. Plus, if he had tried to be Samantha, and then they'd be like, "Oh, you're trying to be Samantha." Like, at least he made it his own.
Okay, touche. So
he's giving props for that. Chelsea and Bayley had a good match. I kind of wish it was longer. I'll be honest.
I think because the time was going by so fast. I think they went overtime. I think the whole like Grayson Waller thing took too long. so therefore that took up time of everyone else's stuff. And then that promo with Cody and Logan. So that kind of like those two segments kind of like took up the time. So that match had to be like really short.
I think so. So it was a good match. Again, I would love to see more from Chelsea in wrestling because she's actually a really great wrestler. And Piper did try and get involved. Bayley overcame. She ended up getting the W. Right after Bayley won, though, Piper comes in and just dismantles her.
Yep.
Bayley fought back for a little bit. Piper went in and slams her down. And I think this might be Bayley's feud going into Clash of the Castle, which is the next pay-per-view. Which would make sense because Piper is Scottish and they will be in Scotland. And so I think this might be Bayley's next feud.
I like that. That'd be a great feud for her, though.
Oh yeah, and it's new. We've never seen it. I would absolutely love. I would love to see it. And I think that might be where we're headed here. Especially since Piper, I don't know if you remember a couple weeks ago, Piper was eyeing the title on Bayley's shoulder.
Yep.
So I think that's where this is headed. Which, if it is, good for Piper, man. Like to be in a title match in your home country, has to be absolutely fantastic. So hopefully that's where this is headed. We will see. Bayley to pick up the W, but not without getting absolutely laid out. Our main event of the night, actually, there was a package from Andrade El Idolo. It was really nice. I actually really enjoyed that package.
Hopefully they do more with him.
What do you do with him? I want to know what you do with Andre. Because to me,
he's a mid-carder.
He's another guy on the roster, though, that they don't necessarily want to push into main title scene, but
he could definitely be a good contender to go against like Sami Zayn. Like he could go against not Sami Zayn. Who's on?
He would be oh my God, who's the Intercontinental? Oh, Logan Paul, U.S. champion.
Oh, United States champion. There we go.
I'm like U.S. champion. I don't know.
Him and Logan and
I mean, they would have a great match. I think they'd have a great match. But they're not going to let him beat Logan Paul.
No, that's the thing.
Well, they did show this package from Andrade, and then they cut to Legado del Fantasma, who were like kind of talking amongst themselves, like, I don't know, like, I don't like this guy. And other ones were like, well, actually, he might be very useful to us.
Yeah.
Because you don't really know where Andrade is falling. He kind of fell on the good guy's side.
In the Judgment Day. They don't know what to do with him because they can't really, like, Damon doesn't trust him. So it's kind of like that little bit of scenario almost.
Basically. And they're probably trying to figure out where he's lying because he was kind of on the good guy side, right? He was helping Rey Mysterio against them. But now he's over on SmackDown by himself over there with them. So we will see. Jeffrey. Okay, can we just talk about the two? Look at this. Elektra Lopez looked good tonight. Jeffrey's like, why looked you dressed like a nun to me?
Oh my God. Wow, Jeffrey. Wow.
We went from she looked great to she dressed like a nun. I can't.
Well, remember she had to be covered up, so it's like you can't really like.
Okay, but you can be covered up, but not just like a nun. Jeffrey, I can't. Anyway, our main event was Randy Orton versus Tama Tonga. So I'll be completely honest with everybody. I am not familiar with Tama Tonga's game or what he really did before coming here. I know he was in the Indies. I know he's well known. But apparently, like, the crawling thing and the whole wild boy, whatever, like, is his thing. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know that unless they watch him. So a lot of people are like, why is he crawling on the floor and acting all, like, crazy? I guess that's his thing, guys. Okay?
That's his stitch.
Which is perfectly fine with me. His entrance is fire. Mm-hmm. But we got Randy Orton versus Tama Tonga to advance to see who will advance in the semifinal matchup to go on to the finals tomorrow.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
To face Gunther. And who else was ringside to watch it all?
Gunther. Which I was actually really happy that they made they're making this an actual story, like a whole, they're making this important. So it was like, let me go see my competition. I'll sit right in the front row and I'll wait.
It used to drive me nuts that they never did that when Vince was in charge. Like, not never, they would every now and then.
Yeah.
But to me, if, for instance, when there would be like a women's battle royal or a women's contenders match for the championship, why is the champion out there?
Yeah.
You have 8 women out there vying for your championship, or 6 women, or 5, or 4, whatever it might be, and you can't even show up? Why? Like, you should be sitting right there on commentary going, scouting every single one of them and going, okay.
I see what she's doing. Yeah, I know.
It drove me nuts that they never did that. And I'm like, but now they seem to start doing that. Like, okay, like they actually give a shit. They should give a shit. They're going after your title or they're going after your spot. Give a shit.
They make the whole story about it all like she's out there, like she's not afraid, like she's gonna sit here and watch these girls fight for something that she has, you know.
Correct. Lyra's behind was out there watching Nia absolutely crush the Bianca Belair, and she didn't even care. She didn't look worried. She was like, "All right, cool. Let's see what's up. Let's see. Yep. I'll see you tomorrow." Right? Like, I love that. Do that. Right? Instead of having them cut a promo in the back about how so and so won, or have them watch the sideways TV view like this. Like, instead of doing that, like, have them out there. I like that. I love that. Anyway, Randy Orton and Tama Tonga went at it. What did you think of this match?
I actually was not mad at the match. It's told a lot of story in it because remember they had bloodline issues already, so he had to get his hands on at least one of the people that's in the bloodline. So you know it had to be Tonga that got a beat down, you know, semi from Randy. So
we did hear news, in case anyone was wondering. We did hear news that his brother, I think his brother, right? What's the other one's name? Tonga? Tonga?
Tongaloa.
Tonga.
I think that's his name.
That's it. Tongaloa could not make the trip because of priors and could not get cleared by customs to come. And so that's why he was not. Thank you, Jeffrey and Krssi. Tongaloa. He could not come. So they were already down a member. And so Randy Orton picked up the W. Sure enough, Solo Sikoa came out, attacked. And then guess whose music hit?
Why Kevin Owens Kevin had the slowest, longest run ever. Like, I was like, is there something wrong with his legs that he can't get his legs to, like, he was, you know what it is? I guess they're afraid of like falling down the ramp because there's so much momentum. So they try to like hold themselves back because they don't want nothing to happen like Titus or anybody else.
At least no one did the Jeff Hardy. Like, so to be saving your brother and he's out there.
That's true. The way he
just came out there, like, move.
Like, Kevin Owens running like it wasn't even a run. It was like kind of
Jeffrey.
Right. See, exactly. See, Jeffrey. No, see, I'm not the only crazy person.
He's all, I'm coming.
And he
was he injured? He wasn't injured, right?
No. But he wants revenge on the bloodline.
Okay, I'm watching it. Hold on, I'm watching. Okay, I think he was afraid of falling.
You see, he was like slow jog down the ramp, and like it's just like something like
he was like leaning back a little bit. Like, you know, like when your momentum's taking you forward too fast.
Yeah, so he kind of like leaned back as he got closer down. He leaned back to like slow down, I guess. I think he was like, he went for it. He was like going for it. He should have came down in the damn go-kart. Right. That would have made more sense.
Get the go-kart. Anyway, Kevin Owens came out, evened out the odds, laid out Solo Sikoa. And Randy Orton and him stood tall. Randy Orton is advancing to the King and Queen of the Ring finals to face no one but Gunther.
This is another one that can go either way too.
Dude, that match is gonna be so hard hitting. It is going to be insane.
I can just see Randy on his chest just all pure red and just like he has the handprint.
It's gonna be so bad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be so bad. Well, we have our 2 finalists. We have our final matches. We have our championship matches. That is all that happened on SmackDown, by the way. So now we are going to do some quick predictions.
Yep.
Krssi, did you just turn into Damian Priest for a second?
I did. Oh yeah, my avatar is Damian Priest for some reason.
I was like, why am I talking to Damian Priest all of a sudden? I'm like, hello? Hello, sir. Hello, champ.
Yeah.
Champ. Welcome to Know Your Role. This is the card.
It's a short card too. It's not even very long.
Card, which I'm fine with because if everyone gets like 10 minutes, you know what I mean? Give them all time.
No, I think Gunther and Randy is at least going like 15.
Oh yeah. I think they'll probably have the most time. Well, yeah, I think they'll have the most time. I think they'll have more time actually, more than Cody and Logan. Also notice the graphic is cut off, so you can't see Cody and Logan at the top, but just pretend they're there. It is on the graphic. So we have the pre-show tomorrow. The women's tag team championships on the line with Jade and Bianca facing Candice.
I'm not the pre-show, but whatever.
So if it starts at 10, does it mean the pre-show's at like 9?
It's done the pre-show. So for me, it starts at
1 Eastern. I thought.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, 11 Eastern.
So they're doing the pre-show starting.
Oh, shit. So it starts at 8 for me. Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
Let me get my pancakes and mimosa ready. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. I love an early pay-per-view. It's just the pre-show starting at 8 seems a bit
too much.
But whatever. I'll be woke. I'll be awake by then. I'm sure my toddler will wake me up.
I want to say, yeah, you have a toddler.
My toddler will wake me up by then. I have a face in my face. Mama, wake up. Mama, wake up. I'm like, okay. Thanks, baby. Yeah, it's a new thing now. He sings good morning to me and he wakes me up. And I'm like, that's wonderful. Let mama sleep. Anyway, we have Bianca and Jade versus Candice and Indy. Who do you think is going to win and walk away the women's tag team champions?
The tag champs retain.
You say they retain?
Yeah, the tag champs gonna retain. Yeah.
You know, I actually think, just kidding, they will retain. Even with Bianca on one leg, Jade will take care of them all and lift them up over her head and throw them into the yonder.
Yep.
I'm more curious to know if they're going to have matching tag team championship full body outfits.
Ooh. You think Bianca made the matching outfits?
I think so. Probably with abs popping and shit. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Also, that's the pre-show. On the main show, we have Sami Zayn defending his Intercontinental Championship versus Bronson Reed and Chad Gable. This has been a very interesting build and story. Chad going heel was not something I wanted, but I'm absolutely loving that he's getting the "you suck" chance like Kurt Angle. It is. I'm absolutely loving it.
Yes,
it just naturally kind of happened, and I'm here for it. Who do you think is going to win this match?
Oh, I think Sami retains as well.
Okay. All right.
What do you think?
That Sami will also retain. Are you kidding me? He's in Jeddah. He's going to get the loudest pop.
Oh my God,
It's going to be so noisy. It is going to be insane. Mm-hmm. That man, there's no way this man's losing in Jeddah. He's just not. He's just not. Plus, it's too soon after his win anyway. So I think he's dropping. We also have the Queen of the Ring finals. Nia Jax versus Lyra Valkyria. Who do you think will win this match, Miss Krssi? Kat, go ahead and give me your predictions as well, please.
I think that Nia is going to win this one.
Oh, okay.
Queen Nia for the win, like Joseph said.
Queen Nia for the win. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
You're still on the fence? You're still like undecided?
Okay. If I was putting money on it, Nia's winning.
Okay.
I think she's earned it. I think there's more story to tell if she has it. I think it would be more interesting And I think she's at a place where she can really hold this crown and have a great SummerSlam match. I think Lyra, the whole purpose of this was for Lyra to get her name out there, make a name for herself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she has done some things that people didn't think she was going to do, like beating Io Sky. And she showed out in every match.
Yep.
So I think people know she's a force to be reckoned with. I do not think she needs to win this. I think Nia needs to win it in the sense of it just gives her that next big thing to kind of hold, if that makes sense. She hasn't held the championship in 5 years, 6 years.
Yeah, she's kind of old. She's like not old something, but she was gone for a while. She's back. She's been doing great. Like, let's give her something like to like make it meaningful for her.
But I do think that Nia is going to do an extremely well job of putting Lyra over incredibly huge in this match, even in loss. So I think Nia will win. I think Lyra will look like an absolute star facing her and against her. That David versus Goliath type feel.
Yes,
yes. And I think it will really kind of solidify Lyra on the main roster, to be honest with you. So good for her. We also have another finals with Mr. Randall Keith Orton versus Gunther.
Yes.
Who is going to be the king of the ring, Miss Krssi?
This one is so hard. Now, this is the hard one for me.
Really?
I feel like Randy's gonna win.
Interesting.
I think Randy's gonna beat Gunther. It's kind of like a fit. Like this one, like you're on the fence for the women. I'm on the fence for the men. It can go. I won't be mad at either one of them, to be honest.
Let's see what the chat's saying. I'm 50-50, but my gut tells me Gunther.
Right.
Like, Bailey is saying Gunther. Okay. Randy Orton has done a lot of things in WWE. The one thing he has not done is actually be king of the ring, which is actually insane, seeing how he's been a part of
everything. So that's why I was like, I think that Randy's gonna win. And then also we need Randy versus Cody because we haven't gotten that part of the story.
And they keep teasing it in the back too.
Right.
And the interaction, and there's a lot of story there. I think
Gunther, we know Gunther is already, Gunther has done so much so far, already. And now that he doesn't have the title, it's okay. I feel like he still has time. He can still probably go against someone else.
But they are going to SummerSlam.
Yes.
I could also see Gunther versus Cody headlining SummerSlam. That's a big match.
They're both big matches.
You know what, though? I had this prediction a while ago. I thought Gunther would actually get a world title match at Bash in Berlin. That's where it makes more sense to me for them to have that match. Okay, you know what? I just convinced myself. Randy Orton is going to win King of the Ring tomorrow.
I'm telling you, I think it's going to be Randy Orton. Like, if you're looking at long-term booking, look at him and Cody.
Yeah.
And first of all, they keep saying Randy has never, out of everything Randy has done, he's never got King of the Ring. So that's already going to be like, now that's going to even make him more of like the Triple Crown champion, whatever they call the guys, another check mark off for Randy.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
It does. It does. And I think with all the teasing and everything else, and there's so much story behind respect and story behind Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. I just think that is a great story to tell for SummerSlam for him. He needs another big story. And I think this could be one you could really get into. Does Randy Orton play more of the heel-like person in this? It's possible he could go there.
He could, right.
Because he's a very great heel. Or at least more of the antagonizer. So we'll see. But again, SummerSlam RKO versus Cody, or is it Gunther versus Cody? I guess we will find out. Then again, Cody could lose. Right? Is he still going to be champion? Who knows? But our next matchup is the WWE Women's World Championship, where you have the man Becky Lynch versus the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour, Liv Morgan, with the title on the line.
Yes.
This has been a very interesting feud. I have my own thoughts about it, but I'll keep them to myself. I I don't know. Who do you think is going to win? Liv Morgan or Miss Becky Lynch?
I think I'm going to go with Liv.
Liv Morgan?
Yeah. I don't know. For whatever reason, I know we want Becky to win and retain, but I think again, huh?
Do I?
I don't know. Well, I'm talking about like people. People probably want that to happen. However, I feel like I feel like it's more so going to be the Liv story, because I think Becky should have been. She's supposed to be like with Seth home, recovering and enjoying, but you got to call on the girl, the GOAT, to like come and like be, at the champion, be at the face, because what happened with Mommy. I love that she keeps popping out of the side of this background.
Sorry.
It's
I have my own thoughts about this whole thing.
Okay.
And obviously, I know that this was not how things were supposed to go, right? But because Mommy got injured. But even though that happened, I just have not been into the story like at all. I could care less about the Liv Morgan revenge tour. Whatever they're doing with Becky is just not working. I'm like, at this point, I just want Liv to get the title and just move the fuck on, because I'm like, I can't do this.
Okay, Stephanie.
I just can't. Becky deserves better, and Liv Morgan can go on her revenge tour. I'm more interested in what's going on with Liv in the Judgment Day, to be honest with you, than I am this title match. So I'm like, is Dom going to appear? Is Finn Balor going to help? Like, where's this all leading, right? I think she's trying to infiltrate the Judgment Day. And I'm more interested in that story than anything else, to be honest with you. So I think Liv Morgan will win and get the title.
I think it's definitely Liv's gonna get this win. Remember, she had to give up the title. She got injured. She had to go on this revenge tour. Yes, the revenge tour has not been all that good. However, it makes sense of like how it's been going about, if that makes sense.
Correct. And I just don't care about it, to be honest with you. So I'm like, just let her get her the revenge or whatever she needs to do. But I think the match is going to be great. Liv and Becky have incredible chemistry. So I think it's going to actually be a really great match. I'm just not into the actual story itself. But as much as I love seeing Becky hold a championship, I just think we just need to all move on and just give Liv the title so she can go on and do her whatever she's doing. Plus, what I do love about the Triple H era are the layers, right? The story layers. You already have Damage Control fucking with Becky. You already have Lyra and Liv kind of going at it. So if Liv does win, Lyra could very easily step up, right? Because she would be facing at that point possibly either Lyra or Lyra, if Lyra wins Queen of the Ring. But there's still story behind there, even if Lyra doesn't win, if that makes sense.
So, they're both 50-50 down, split down the middle. Like we've come to 4 people that either one wins, no one can be mad at it. I think that's how we're going right now.
Yep.
I'm fine with either one. I'm fine with for either person, male or female. If Nia wins, I'm happy. If Lyra wins, I'm happy. Like it's okay. Like I feel like they're gonna give us good matches that we're like, great. Like this is some good wrestling. This is what we watch this stuff for.
Jeffrey said Lyra did want revenge on Liv punching her on Monday. Correct. George said Lyra versus Liv and Lyra defends Becky's honor. Also very possible. There's a lot of ways we can go here. That's what I'm saying. There's layers, and Triple H is doing these layers in these stories and these characters, which I appreciate. It's kind of lining up people for them while they're in the feuds they're in. Does that make sense? Teresa said Becky didn't get a new contract yet.
Oh, thank you, Teresa. Oh my God. Anyway, we don't know what Becky's gonna do. Stop it.
Anyway, the next and final match, the main event, which you can't see on this graphic because it's the wrong size, is Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul
Cody for sure
for the WWE, the Universal whatever the fuck it's called, Universal, WWE, World Heavyweight, Undisputed Championship, whatever. That one. Logan Paul versus Cody Rhodes. Match is going to be an absolute banger. Who wins?
Cody.
Now, if Cody wins, he just gets to retain his championship. If Logan wins, he actually gets the WWE Undisputed Championship, which means he would then have 2 belts.
2 belts, yes.
Logan, 2 belts.
That's not going to happen, so whatever. I wish they would have made it in reverse. We had Cody have both belts, but whatever. Like, it's fine.
Does he need 2 belts?
He doesn't, but like, it's to finally get the belt off of Logan so we can have it on someone else.
Well, then have him lose it to somebody else. Like,
okay, fine.
Wait, who's on SmackDown? Andrade El Idolo.
Mello.
Andrade. Mm-hmm. Whoever else is on what other guys are on SmackDown? There aren't tag teams. I guess Rey Mysterio, Legado,
you have to think of it
Santos. I'm having a hard time. Who else is not in the tag team on SmackDown?
No, but it's name? It's I don't know. LA Knight, yes, LA Knight, yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yes, thank you.
People are gonna be so mad. People are gonna be so upset that I forgot about. Who is this band user? Okay. Jesus Christ. All right. I got them, guys. They're gone.
What did they do? Oh no. Okay.
She said, oh no. LA Knight. Yes. Oh yes. Maybe that's what LA Knight's do next. Take out Logan Paul.
That should have been his WrestleMania thing, but they had other plans, but whatever. Yes,
I think that. It's Krssi.
LA definitely needs.
Oh, Bobby.
Bless you. No,
Bobby.
Gregory, you have some good gems tonight, friend. You are on it today.
He's just been very helpful in this chat today. Thank you. Look, and Jeffrey made a good point here. Logan has been champion for 200 days and has only defended twice.
What? Nah, we got to do something.
Twice. Get out.
Yeah.
Just because you have an energy drink that's semi-decent does not mean you should hold on to the championship.
Listen, we have to make LA Knight more credible now. He was so super hot, and then they let it fizzle down. More so, it was Vince that let it fizzle down.
Correct.
Yeah. So since he's back, he's winning the crowd with the catchphrases and everything. Once he comes out, like his music pops, everyone is making noise. Correct. We have to make him like give him the mid. Let him do this. Let him have the belt for like 3 months and then go to the next person. It's okay. Correct.
Well, those are our predictions, folks. I don't know if you agree or disagree. Either way, it doesn't matter. I did this thing on Instagram yesterday where it's like, when people tell me they don't like me, I put on glasses to see if I give up.
Oh, I'm about to say, because you're going to read people? Okay.
No, to see if I give up. Okay. Anyway, thank you for joining us on Know Your Role. Enjoy the pay-per-view tomorrow, nice and early. Lunch for my friend Krssi over here. Breakfast, brunch for me. Mm-hmm. I'll be having my mimosas and waffles. And French toast.
Waffles.
Fruit. You'll be having grilled cheese and tomato soup. Anyway, thank you for joining us on Know Your Role. Miss Krssi, where can they find you throughout the week, ma'am?
Hey, guys. So you can find me every Friday night. We're here for Know Your Role on BodySlam.net as we do the review for SmackDown. Join us live on Sunday as we do True Hill Heat, since we're not going to be doing it tomorrow. So join us on that channel over there for True Hill Heat for our flagship show, which is going to be, I believe, like 11:05 on Sunday. Other than that, you can find me on IG, which is KrystalLove_1, or my plain name, which is just Crystal Lynch, and you can follow me there. Thanks, friends. Stephanie, where can lovely people find you, my dear?
Don't
Whoa.
I'm just kidding. You can find me at Stephanie Hypes on Twitter.
She's spicy today. Oh my God. I'm used to this.
I think you're just annoyed with people today. Everyone at work annoyed me today. I was like, ugh.
Listen, I had that was me on what's it? That was me Wednesday, girl. Ooh, Wednesday. I was just
I'm like, can y'all not talk to me?
I was bitchy.
Today was one of those days. I'm like, do not talk to me, please. Anyway, you can find me on Twitter, X, whatever you're calling it, at Stephanie Hypes, on IG at Stephanie Hypes with 2 S's, on TikTok at Stephanie Hypes. And you can find me right here every Friday. Next Friday, I will be in Disneyland.
Ooh.
I probably will not be here, but I'll find a replacement if I need it. And you can find me on Serving Facing Hills, which we are doing once a month right now.
Yes.
On True Hill Heat channels, so go follow and like and subscribe. Yes. Our chat champion of the week, I mean, it has to be Jeffrey. Yay! Jeffrey has been on it tonight. Jeffrey, you've been amazing.
Yep.
Jeffrey, you called me Spicy Stephanie. Hashtag Spicy Stephanie.
Spicy Steph.
Yeah, I have been a little snippy, huh? Spicy Steph and Cool Krssi. See?
Hey, I like
it. And usually it's Krssi who's the spicy one.
I am usually the spicy one. So I was like, oh, she's spicy tonight. See that?
I'm like, leave me alone.
I'm not used to that.
Thank you for joining us tonight. Enjoy the pay-per-view. We have wrestling all weekend, y'all. We have King and Queen of the Ring.
Who you have
tomorrow, and we have Double or Nothing on Sunday.
Monday.
It is going to be insane amount of wrestling this weekend, and I love it. Right. Willow and Mercedes by the main event.
I want to say Willow or Monet. What you got?
I want to say.
One answer.
I want Willow to retain, but
oh my God,
I do. I think she's an amazing champion, and I think like it's too obvious to just give it to Mercedes like right away. Do you see what I'm saying?
And this is why I hate that this is her first match. You know what I'm
saying?
Correct.
I'm like, I would like to see like, because they've had one match and it wasn't in AEW, but they have one match. This to be the second one. Like, give me the 3-peat. Give me the series. And on the third try, Mercedes gets it. Now, why doesn't she beat Willow? Does Willow cheat? Does she become kind of heelish?
Yeah.
Does Chris Statlander try and get involved and fuck shit up? I don't know. But I want Willow to retain. That is the unpopular opinion of the night. And I want Mercedes to get it at a later date. You think Mercedes winning? Is that what you're saying that?
I'm not. I wouldn't be mad at either one winning because I like both girls. However, I feel like because it's Mercedes and it's her first match, this is not going to be their last match. I feel like Mercedes is going to win, but then they're going to do a number 3, and number 3 is going to be either in a cage or it's going to be some type of stipulation for.
But you know what we're forgetting?
Match. What?
It's been dropped. We haven't really brought it up. No one said anything, but we forget that Mercedes was attacked by somebody like a month ago. We never found out who that was. She assumed it was Willow, right? But we never got confirmation as to who it was. Was it Saraya? Was it Britt Baker? Who was it?
Okay, you're right. All right.
Was it Jamie coming back, returning Jamie Hayter? I'm just saying. All I'm saying is if Mercedes doesn't win, it's because someone's come out and either helped Willow or attacked Mercedes.
I think it might be Britt that come out afterwards.
It might be Britt. Britt's been out a year. And I feel like it's been a good amount of time off. I feel like, and that would be a big money match, Britt Baker and Mercedes Renato. So it's very possible that they let Willow retain for now. We'll see.
And I can see the video package like, oh, I've been the top girl from day one here. And Mercedes is like, I don't care. Step aside because I'm the CEO now. I'm here now. This is my show. Get out of here.
I know this is a SmackDown review, but there's a lot of great wrestling going on this weekend, and we have to talk about it.
Yes.
So anyway, enjoy the shows, guys. Again, full weekend of wrestling. Enjoy every bit of it.
Thanks,
catch
guys.
me on Twitter, live tweeting both shows. Have a good night. Thank you for joining us.
See you later. Thank you.
I'm gonna play the bop. I'm gonna play it out. We need that outro. I'm playing the bop.